Hello guys, welcome to the Scandal Report. I wanted to talk about this Kevin Durant situation. It's unclear yet if he's going to be out for 4 weeks, 4 months, or out for the regular season, or in general, out for the playoffs. But let me say this right now. Without Kevin Durant, the Golden State Warriors would not stand a chance in the Western Conference Finals, or the NBA Finals to be exact. They lost 2 of the last 3 games against the Washington Wizards and the other to the Chicago Bulls, and you can tell right away that his impact on the team was affected. You're losing a guy in Kevin Durant that was averaging 25 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game, a steal, and a block shot, while shooting 53% from the field and 37% from 3. How crazy is that? His numbers was insane, and now you're losing that through injury? Oh man. And now the Golden State Warriors tried to fill up that hole with Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes, really? His career stats is 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.8 steals, 5 block shots. In his last game he played with the Chicago Bulls, his legit points were just 2. And now you want him to somehow play the same way as Kevin Durant? I don't see why they signed him, to be honest. He is a great player. He will protect a teammate. He has the drive, the hustle. He is hungry for success, but that's just I don't know what he's capable of. He can knock down a 3, sure, but not at the high clip of Kevin Durant's numbers. I just don't see why they signed him. It could be desperation. They obviously didn't expect Kevin Durant to be hurt, but why would you send Matt Barnes? I just don't see what they were thinking. So right now, the Golden State Warriors are completely lost without Kevin Durant. They have to figure out a way to fill the void until he comes back, or even if he does come back. There's no telling with his injury. I have heard so many different things, but only time will tell if he'll come back for the playoffs or not. Because they already clinched the playoff seed. They're the first team to do so. Without him, I just don't see them beating San Antonio Spurs or the Houston Rockets. I just don't see it happen. Kevin Durant is such a big role in the team that without him, I think they will lose right away. But those only 2 teams I see him losing to, because they're not the same team as they were last year. 2 years ago, they lost so many key players on their bench. They gave it all up for Kevin Durant. So you see, this is why it was a bad move. I say it's a double-edged sword on signing Kevin Durant. 1, you get the top 3 player of the world on your team, but you lose incredible bench in the process. Your bench is so legendary at one point. You sacrificed it all signing that man to your team. It ruined them in the long run. I just don't understand at this point. It's gonna hurt them really bad because now they don't have no one to step up off the bench when a key player is hurt, especially Kevin Durant. His numbers are insane. Look, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green have to average those numbers into their already incredible stats that they're putting up anyways. It's up to those 3 to carry that team now. This team is still incredible, don't get me wrong. They play amazing without Kevin Durant, but having him with those numbers is just, without it, it's just going to hurt them in the long run. Kevin Durant plays with the bench players. So now you need more minutes out of the starting 5. So now you'll be making the players even more tired until the playoffs come. I don't know who's going to step up. Maybe the rookie. I don't know his name, to be honest. And you also have McAdoo. Maybe they'll step it up. But there's no telling what this bench is capable of. You have JaVale McGee coming off, McAdoo. Livingston is the only key player. So is Andre Iguodala. You got those 2 that's going to have to step the game up. I guess the main point of this video is that as of right now, the Cavs are the dominant favorite. Maybe even that's a drag. I'll get to that in a second. But I just don't see the Warriors beating the Cavs in the NBA Finals. I will put my money on it, I guess. But it's just hard. Losing an incredible piece like this, But let's get to the Cavs for 1 second. Not even they're guaranteed to make it up out of the Eastern Conference, because now you got an incredible team with Isaiah Thomas. They beat Cleveland a couple days ago, an incredible game by the way. But now you got the Celtics rising up. Toronto Raptors got better. They signed Serge Ibaka, that usually he'll help a lot with defense and other 3-point shot. I just don't understand right now. Many teams capable of beating the Warriors and the Cavs at this moment. You have on the Western Conference side, you have San Antonio, which is always the second favorite because their team is so incredible. It's just amazing how they stick together after all these years. And now you have Houston Rockets. The James Harden is playing like an MVP candidate right now. He's definitely up there with Russell Westbrook, in my opinion. Those two teams can easily beat the Cavs the Warriors at this moment. But in the East, you have Celtics and Toronto. So even the Warriors, even the Cavs have heavy competition. It just, at this moment, is very exciting because, let's admit it, we all thought the Cavs and the Warriors were the clear favorites in this whole thing. They made watching the regular season so boring. I know I stopped it in the first half, but now with this injury, I don't want to, send harm or like wish harm upon anyone. But with this Kevin Durant injury, it's like the NBA is back to being normal people. Not normal people per se, but now gives the rest of the teams a chance to go for the title. Because that's how big the Kevin Durant signing was. That we already came to the conclusion that the Warriors and Cavs were going to meet at the finals again. But now with these teams coming up to the rise and people playing like all-stars, right now it's unclear. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. I know many of you are with me. But I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. But with this injury, I don't see the Warriors winning at all. Because James Harden, MVP candidate, Kawhi Leonard playing like a defensive juggernaut, and a clutch player, Isaiah Thomas in the East, averaging 30 points per game. He's playing absolutely stud right now. Toronto Raptors, I would still give to him, even though Kyle Lowry's hurt. But you still have DeMar DeRozan playing like a stud as well. But I'm so excited to watch these playoffs again. It's just, you don't know what's going to happen. And I'm obviously a Knicks fan. I'm not even going to bother mentioning them again in this video because God knows what's going to happen to them. I'll make another video about the New York Knicks. Don't worry about that. But as of right now, this Kevin Durant injury is a major, big deal, and affects the rest of the league in a huge way. I don't think people notice. I don't think they realize how big this injury is. It changes everything depending on if he'll come back or not. And if he does come back in the NBA playoffs, is he still the same person? Minute restrictions. You have to think about that. He'll worry about being injured again, so he won't play to his full extent. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with him, to be honest, because it's just unclear at this moment. That's all it is right now. We don't know what's going to happen, and that's what I think people will be excited about, because if he comes back, that's good for him and good for the team. But you gotta realize that his team is already going to be affected, because he's obviously going to be in a minute restriction. If he starts, I don't think he's going to start in the playoffs, maybe not the first 2 games, but even if he does come back, he's probably not going to be 100%, to be honest, because no one's 100% when they come back from an injury, especially a knee injury. You have to take your time. Minute restriction plays in, you still got a rehab to do, and I'm just not sure if he'll be back this season. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this first video of the Scanner Report. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and then more videos on its way. Thank you guys. See you next time.